Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer channel episode. The wedding of Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice of York and Mr. Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi was scheduled originally to take place on the 29th of May 2020 at the Chapel Royal at St James's Palace, which was to be followed by a private reception in the gardens of Buckingham Palace. However, first the reception and then the wedding itself were postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The wedding was eventually held in a private ceremony on the 17th of July 2020 at the Chapel of All Saints, Royal Lodge, Windsor. The event was not publicly announced in advance. The chapel was first built by George IV in the early 19th century. The neo-Gothic chapel is set within the grounds of the Royal Lodge, the Grade II listed home of the Yorks in Windsor Great Park. The Queen regularly worships at the Chapel Royal due to its privacy, only attending services at the much larger St George's Chapel at Windsor, where the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were married on notable religious occasions. Princess Beatrice's father, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, walked her down the aisle. She also wore the Queen Mary fringe tiara that was also worn by her grandmother, the Queen, at her own wedding, and a remodelled Norman Hartnell dress that was on loan by the Queen. In a modern and sustainable move, Princess Beatrice chose to wear a vintage Norman Hartnell dress borrowed from the Queen. Her Majesty famously wore the dress to attend the Lawrence of Arabia premiere at the Odeon, Leicester Square in 1962. The Queen's dresser, Angela Kelly, helped to fit the dress to the bride's exact measurements and added organza puff sleeves. Also, an extra panel of fabric was added to the dress's bottom. In a further nod to her grandmother, Princess Beatrice wore the Queen Mary tiara, the same diamond fringe piece that the Queen wore to marry the Duke of Edinburgh. Originally given to Queen Mary as a wedding present by Queen Victoria, the cocoa-knit design eventually passed to the Queen Mother, who lent it to her daughter as her something borrowed on her wedding day. Its 47 graduated bars can be worn as a necklace. Whilst royal brides typically carry all-white bouquets, Princess Beatrice selected a combination of trailing jasmine, pale pink and cream sweet peas, royal porcelain ivory spray roses, pink O'Hara garden roses, pink wax flower and baby pink aster from Savile Garden in Windsor Great Park, according to a Buckingham Palace statement. The bouquet was made by Patrice van Helden of RVH Floral Design. It also included a sprig of myrtle, in keeping with a tradition first started by Queen Victoria. In keeping with a further royal tradition, the bouquet was placed on the tomb of the unknown warrior in Westminster Abbey. Although this photograph was not taken at the wedding of Princess Beatrice, it does show the interior of the Chapel of All Saints. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, only a small number of guests attended Princess Beatrice's wedding ceremony, including the Queen, the Duke of Edinburgh and the Yorks. The Reverend Canon Paul Wright, Sub-Dean of the Chapel Royal, led the wedding ceremony, along with the Reverend Canon Martin Pole, Domestic Chaplain to Her Majesty the Queen. In accordance with government regulations, no hymns were performed. However, the service included readings of the first epistle to the Corinthians, as well as two of the couple's favourite poems, Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare and I Carry You in My Heart by E. Cummings. The couple's engagement was formally announced in September 2019, with photographs taken by Beatrice's younger sister, Princess Eugenie. Edoardo had proposed on a holiday in Italy. Princess Eugenie said, "I'm so happy for you, my dearest big sissy, and dear Edo." Eugenie wrote on Instagram at the time, "It's been a long time coming, and you two are meant to be." Beatrice's platinum and diamond engagement ring was handcrafted by British jewellery designer Sean Lean, who has worked with Alexander McQueen and Givenchy. It's a fusion of Art Deco, which Edoardo loves, with Victorian elements for Beatrice. The ring contains a 2.5 carat brilliant cut stone, with shoulder baguettes set in platinum. It's a mixture of both eras and crafted to include personal messages, so it's entirely unique to them. Princess Beatrice added a wedding ring, also designed by Lane. It was designed to fit perfectly to the engagement ring. The groom's ring was a vintage gold band designed by Josh Collins. There is no confirmation at this time from the palace to confirm whether Beatrice's ring contains any Welsh gold. Immediately following the service, there was an outside reception which included no dancing, no music and no singing. The Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh were the first to leave, as the Queen had a prior engagement. The evening reception began at 5 p.m. and was a quiet, understated affair. The newlyweds invited 14 friends to Royal Lodge, and they celebrated until early Saturday morning. The party, like the wedding, followed COVID-19 social distance guidelines. It was reported that the party had jukeboxes, a dartboard, specialty cocktails, bespoke catering and more. There was even a bouncy castle. Following the party, the guests retired to glamping pods that were set up in the grounds of Royal Lodge, the York family home. On July the 18th, the royal family tweeted, "Congratulations to Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice and Mr. Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi." The couple were married in a small private ceremony at the Royal Chapel of All Saints at Royal Lodge, Windsor, on Friday the 17th of July. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. So from me in Shropshire, goodbye.